what the response would be, and clearly they're delighted. Handshakes all round for the crowd that have gathered outside Ibrox following the EGM. Dave King has taken control of the club, and we're going to be hearing from him right now.
Chaps, can I just say, I mean, we really do appreciate, I know you guys have been out here. Yeah. Just say, I really appreciate, I know you guys have been here a long time. It has taken us quite a while to process the results, so we've really not been able to speak to you until this moment. I'm sure you've already heard that the result was 85%. So, I mean, absolutely overwhelming. So, you know, when Derek Lambias told me last week that it was a landslide, he certainly wasn't kidding, because it is a landslide. And I think it is very, very important as we stand here today that on behalf of myself and my two colleagues standing beside me here, I think we've come a long road. And I think the Rangers fans have suffered for quite a few years now.
For too long.
And,
thank you very much.
You know, this I think what has happened today is something that really can be understated. This is definitely a turning point for Rangers Football Club, and not a turning point in the history of the football club, but a turning point in the future to take it more back to the history, because what we are determined to do is to create a Rangers Football Club that will all start to recognise with the tradition of the football club, both on the field and off the field. I have to say I'm quite shocked to come here today, to come into this building here and see the dilapidation in the building. So it's not just a question of a couple of tough years on the park and in the boardroom, but the facilities. There's not much working about Rangers right now, but you're getting the commitment from us here and the other colleagues who join us on the board that we will do everything we will be putting everything into the club. We'll be taking nothing out of the club, and make sure that all of the fans start to recognise Rangers Football Club for what we know it should be. And we're going to be asking the fans to support us. There's been a lot of changes, but for the first time in a number of years, it's a long road, but it's a clear road. We all know what we're there to achieve. We want to work with the fans. We're going to work very, very hard to increase fan ownership. We will work with the fans. We'll look to get fan representation on the board. The fans are the most important stakeholder in this club, and that's what's been forgotten over the last couple of years. So you're going to get that commitment from us. And then the final thing is what we're looking for the fans as well. For the balance of this season, we need the fans now to start coming out, start supporting the club, start supporting the team, and let's try and get us up there. Okay, thank you very much. Really.
So while that really felt, didn't it, like a historic moment taking place before our eyes there at Ibrox as Dave King takes control of Rangers Football Club alongside his allies Paul Murray and John Gilligan. They've been voted in as directors of the club, and Derek Lambias and Barry Leach have both been removed from the boards. And the interesting thing that we heard there from Dave King, he said he confirmed we expected it to be a landslide. It's what he'd been told by Derek Lambias leading up to the EGM, but he did confirm 85% was the vote to 15%, and when that figure was read out, the Rangers supporters, who we can still see there, and shareholders delighted and applauding that news. He also got an applause from those supporters when he confirmed to them that the fans of the club were the most important shareholder at the football club, something that he said had been forgotten in the past few years. Now, this is the live shots right now within Ibrox ahead of the news conference. You see Sky Sports' Charles Patterson just on the stage there, just checking out the microphones, making sure that they're working. Hope you've got it working, Charles, and we'll be crossing back once again to hear from Dave King from that news conference shortly.